Hi, this is Gary. So you've decided to jump in. You're going to find out what this self-mastery introduction is about, see if it can help you, see if you can get what you want out of it. I'd expect part of that is curiosity. I'd expect part of that is skepticism and doubt, some internet guy selling his stuff, some doubt. Oh, it won't work for me. Hopelessness, maybe. Things you've tried to change in the past. Oh, here's the other thing that won't work. But what the heck? So you have these different parts of you, and they're pulling you in different directions. Most approaches try and tell you to shut off some of them and go do the positive affirmation one. We're going to go deeper. Well, I want you to acknowledge the parts of you that are afraid and doubtful and fearful and skeptical and curious and hopeful. Those are all going on in there. And what I'm going to introduce you to in this introductory section is just to pay attention to those. Because they impact us. They change our thought process. They change where we put our attention, the thoughts we think, the thoughts we believe. And it changes our emotion, that changes our physiology, and then that changes the choice we make. Okay? So take some of that curiosity that you have about this course and what you're going to learn. Notice that part of yourself, and I invite you to be curious about how this course works, what it's introducing you to. These few practices are introductory, but they're inviting you to notice things that are usually underneath most people's level of awareness, where you put your attention. That moment between believing a thought and not believing a thought, and the power you feel when you can step out of it and go, no, I don't need to believe that. The kind of skepticism it takes to no, I don't believe that, and yet I feel like it's true at the same time. So these subtle moments, are small, but they'll start to show you where thoughts can shift, beliefs can shift, emotions can shift. And then if you take that and you amplify those skills of your attention, changing your emotion, changing your perception, taking power out of a thought, an idea, gathering more power. If you take those skills that now can change a belief and change a behavior and change an emotional reaction, those fundamental skills, you amplify them further, what could you do? So take that curiosity and start to imagine that you could make changes. Just as possible. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But I want you to invite yourself to consider it's possible, because that little bit of faith that it's possible, it's going to be really helpful. If you've got a big story, this is hopeless, it won't work, turn this off right now and unsubscribe, if that's the direction you're going to go. But if you want to try this, let's be curious about what will happen if you say, this could work. And just in that, this could work. If I use these skills that could change thoughts and change an emotion, change decisions, where I focus my attention, how I feel, I could change these things. If you have that little bit of possibility and you put a little bit of faith in it, notice the feeling change. And that part right there is really important. And you're already starting to use your skills of gathering power, shifting your emotion, choosing where you put your attention, okay, changing point of view. You're starting to bring this system together to change your whole mindset. So as you do these specific exercises in this introductory course, pay special attention to these subtle, not just what you're changing, but the nuance of what goes on in your mind and your attention, these other factors that actually make the change. And when you master those raw resources that go into making a belief and dissolving a belief, then you can apply it to any mindset of beliefs and and emotional reaction and thought process you have, and you can dismantle it and build new ones. So, be curious, but also hold out a sense of possibility. What if? What if I did put this together? Okay? And know that the mind's going to react and the mind's going to resist in the various ways. Existing belief systems are going to want to stay established in what they're doing. And there are very specific things you can do about that, and they're outlined in each lesson and what to look out for. Just know you've got multiple parts of yourself, but we know how to work with those going forward, and that they're there, and we're being honest about this and not Pollyanna about the challenge. And then it's okay to fall down one day and pick yourself up and say, okay, this is my practice, let me get back on board for today, because you're playing the long game. Same kind of long game if you want to ride a skateboard or you want to play a video game. And, you get to the next level and you get shot right away. Oh, you respawn. And you go to the same spot and you get shot again. Respawn. And you go try, okay, got to respond. And what do? Do you fall off the skateboard? You get back up and you try the trick again. And you fall off and you try the trick again. In the video game, you fall off, you get shot, and you go try it again, but this time maybe you last 6 seconds longer. You go try it again. That's what will get you to the next level. So notice you're going to get knocked over, but keep picking yourself up. That's how you will get to the next level. That's how you get to the next level in this game. Okay, hope that helps. Good luck. Happy hunting.